Good morning, my name is Tomczak, owner and founder of Gateway Jets. We manage mainly CitationJet aircraft from the CJ line, Mustang, and the Excel. Today we're going to be flying a straight CJ, also called the CitationJet. Behind me here is 562 Papa Charlie. This was a new acquisition in June. It's our 9th plane that we manage here. The main selling point is the Garmin glass panel. It's the G600 TXI with the dual 750s and the GFC 600 autopilot. It's a really nice pilot's airplane and the passengers love it too. So today we're just going to go on a quick maintenance flight over to Alton, which is just 20 miles north here, and drop it off for some maintenance. So happy to have you guys along. This interior was redone about 3 years ago. It is a 6-passenger interior. We got 4 in a club seat, the side-facing seat I'm in, and this one also has a belted lav, along with 2 pilot seats up front. Like all CJs, they can be flown single pilot if chosen. That leaves an extra seat, the co-pilot seat up here for passengers. We got leather seats, 2 executive writing tables, emergency exits over the back right is standard in CJs. And all of them have an aft lavatory, basically a honey pot. In this case, it can also be double as a 7th seat in the back. The CJ can be used if you top the tanks for trips up to 1,000 miles, even a little bit more. You can go about 600 to 700 miles if you have seats topped and leave a little bit of fuel off. This particular owner flies down from St. Louis to southern Louisiana, which is about 460 miles. We can fill the seats, never have to worry about load. It's a good aircraft for his mission. We typically burn about 130 gallons an hour at a block speed of 360 knots. That'll change a little bit if we go higher or we have short flights where we burn a little bit more gas down low. The CJ is certified to 41,000 feet, so that puts us above almost all of the weather, most of the traffic. It's a real nice option to have that altitude, although our typical cruise altitudes are 34,000 to 38,000 feet. I'll do a quick walk around together on the CJ. It's a pretty standard pre-flight. The big difference with this one is, since there's such a big avionics upgrade and they remove so much weight, is the amount of extra ballast we've got to carry in the nose if we're flying single pilot. It's about 150 pounds of ballast if we're topping the tanks and flying with just one pilot. If we have a passenger or another person sitting up front, then we don't need to carry the weights with us, but you can take a look in there and see how much we've got to carry. They say you get the co-pilot for free is the joke with this airplane. Just checking the normal gauges and bottle readings there. Like all CJs, we have a heated wing here. It takes bleed air from the engine, runs it down here, heats the wing up to above the boiling point of water, so ice doesn't even have the chance to form on the wing. It's a nice step up over the older Citations. The ailerons here are standard cable-driven ailerons, static wicks. We've got speed brakes on top and bottom of the wing and your flaps. A set of new brakes is about $10,000. And that's due about every 800 landings. So for some people that's due, every 8 to 10 years. Other people it might be 3 to 5 years depending on how often you fly it. Williams FJ44 engines, very reliable. These are thrust attenuators here. They got rid of them throughout the later models. All these do is they turn 90 degrees to block the engine exhaust, so it limits your amount of thrust on taxi and after landing. Here's your anti-ice or de-ice light. And from here we got a good view of the N1 fan, the generator cooling inlet, pilot free cooling inlet. And we are ready to go prepare the cockpit and then go fly. Together this package costs just under $400,000 and it really changes the nature of the plane. We get rid of the old gyros, which are known to have some problems, as well as the inverters. We can split the screens here. We can have a moving map set up to the left of our display, which kind of shrinks it. Personally, I like to fly around in full screen mode over here and then set up the GI-275s with my map and supplemental information. And on the right side I have traffic listed as well. How with a 2-person crew, they can control their own side over there. I can do what I want on this screen and on my GPS, and they have their own GPS and own display. So it's you can really customize it for flying single pilot or in a crew. Next, we'll close the door and get ready for engine start.
Full clearance, Citation 562 Papa Charlie with Echo Lake pickup IFR to Alpha Lima November.
Citation 562, Papa Charlie, downtown clearance delivery, clear to Alpha Lima November Airport as filed, maintain 2,100, expect 3,000, 10-minute after departure. Departure frequency 123.7, squawk 4647.
Citation 562, Papa Charlie, cleared to Alton as filed, 2,100, 3,010, 123.7, 4647.
Citation to Papa Charlie, read back correct.
Papa Charlie, west ramp with information, Echo ready taxi.
Citation to Papa Charlie, runway 30 left, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 5.
30 left, via Bravo, cross 5, to Papa Charlie. Should be able to maintain VFR today if we declare emergency. You'll come back here, join the pattern. Emergency checklist is down to the right. Other than that, 2,100. Frequencies are set, top altitude is set, and we've got our ATIS in the standby for Alton. Be a quick flight over. Downtown Tower, Citation 562, Papa Charlie, 30 left, ready for takeoff.
Citation 562, Papa Charlie, downtown Tower, turn left, heading 210, climb maintain 2,500, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff.
Left 210, 2,500, clear for takeoff, 30 left, to Papa Charlie. Alright, power set, airspeed's alive. Instruments are in the green. 80. D1, rotate. Now it's ready to climb, gear comes up. There's 400 feet, flaps, sync. And heading. High power.
Station 2 Papa Charlie, contact St. Louis Square, have a good day.
Very proud to take care of you, Papa Charlie. 3,000 heading 120, work on that, Papa Charlie. Alright, the ILS 29 approach into Alton. We'll load it here. About 1,000 above the norms. I got some ground contact. Autopilot's doing a great job. Got the runway in sight. Now it's coming. Air stable, cleared land 29. I rep 107. Down, flaps, ground, just tap the brakes, make sure they're working, ask them to let it roll.
P-taxi Alpha to the ramp, cross runway 17.
Alpha 1, Alpha to the ramp, cross 17, tops are about 4,000, bases were 1,200, negative ice.